Hello and welcome back. Now that you're here, we can begin discussing one of the most powerful characters in fictional history. The greatest boxer in all of anime history, and certainly the most powerful superhero ever depicted on paper, or something like that. Saitama's repertoire of feats is too mind boggling for regular humans to possibly comprehend. So most people just call him omnipotent and leave it at that. But we are going to take the time during this discussion to delve deep into the true extent of his power as the man who defeats everyone in a single attack, which of course is his canon title. When we take a look at the foes Saitama has managed to overcome in his story, we start to truly feel that his omnipotent power is earned and reasonable when considered in the context of his story. First, there are humans that Saitama fails to kill in one hit because he simply doesn't want to. So he of course divides his infinite power by infinity squared to reduce the force and not kill them. Next, we have characters that he fails to get a proper hit on, like when he battled evil water and it survived due to being water, and regular everyday mosquitoes that he couldn't even land a single hit on. Due to surviving his gag character confirmed one punch insta-kill lethal omega attack, that puts all of them at least omnipotent level plus as a lowball. Then when we look at when we look for the limits of Saitama's unlimited power, we must examine non-conventional battles as well, like Saitama's ability to play that stupid hammer game with the old guy that he sucks at, or his ability to play video games with King that he sucks at. But at least he was able to leverage his utter omnipotence to destroy part of the meteor that threatens Z City. Now you might be thinking that only partially destroying the meteor would make Saitama look less omnipotent, but you must remember that this was confirmed to be the very same meteor that knocked out Arceus from that one Pokemon movie, so it scales to at least quadruple omnipotent. Now that we took a short break to discuss non-conventional obstacles for our glorious king, Omega Lord, greatest of all time Saitama, let's get back to the top tiers in his verse, like Boros, who took dozens of omnipotent level insta-kill mega super omega super one punches to defeat. And now you might be thinking that I'm being overly critical because Saitama was clearly holding back. But to that I'd remind you that against Cosmic Garo, whose best feats are multi-galaxy at a severe highball, Saitama had to become enraged and exponentially increase his power every second over the course of an extended bout, only for him to need to invent a brand new move to travel back in time in order to win. Now, you might be thinking that if Saitama had to exponentially improve to beat a galaxy level threat, that he would be weaker than that. But no, even though he had to punch Garo hundreds or thousands of times, and he can beat anyone in one punch, of course, he is in fact exponentially omnipotent and would body the one above all from the Marvel Comics universe because he is fictional. Oh, by the way, he's fodder in Krillin Stomps. Thanks for watching.